Okay, I'm trying the mount out here on my new little JVC camera. So as you can see, it's much. I don't have the other one, but it's narrower than the other camera here. So we'll have less wind hitting it. Here it is an SD camera, so it's got a chip in here, not tape. We can get about was set on. It's not high definition because I'm not ready to do that yet. And so with it's set in high quality. But standard, I should be able to get about 4 hours of video on that camera, which is more than the battery is going to give me. So it's I was a little concerned about the new windshield and whether it would interfere, but you can see here that it will not. The big wide part of the windscreen comes down behind the camera. So in the old days, the other one used to come down and just rub against it. But so that's not an issue. And I think the thing that will work out better here is turning this on and off with my old camera, as you can see. And also I've got the display here. You know, so I got the display flipped sideways. Gotta be a little careful that we don't bust it off, however, because it's not a heavy-duty camera. So it's flipped sideways so I can see that I've got display. I can tell if the camera's on or off. And so as you're riding along, the turn on button is to start recordings right here. So it's a good size button as compared to the other one, but in any case it should be easy to turn on and off with your glove hand, wearing really any kind of glove. Now after you're turned off, which was a problem in my old camera, once you are not recording, the camera will go for a period of a couple of minutes, I think, and then it will turn off. And on the old camera, the switch to turn on and off was just too small and really delicate to sort of do on the road while you're moving with the glove hand. But with this, after it turns off, the display will go blank. But after it turns off, so it'll be off and riding down the road, which you should be able to do with any glove, you can just flip like that, and that'll turn it back on. So I think that will work out okay. Just again have to remember, however, this camera was like $140. It's refurbished, which you know, generally on all my electronic equipment, I will look for refurbished. My GPS was refurbished, pretty much every radar detector. So I believe, you know, when it's refurbished and claimed refurbished from a national distributor, that it has actually gone to the proper factory and has been properly done and is like new. But in any case, it's 140. Actually, today you can get one for $129. So anyway, but it is again not a. It's not a tough camera, so you know I'm going to need to be careful with you know this plastic case. But should it die, it's not a heavy duty loss. And the other thing with it that I don't think that could be a negative, maybe not, because I had considered when you run a UV filter on these cameras. When you hit sunlight, it creates all of those little dots and pixelations within the screen coming through the UV filter, and you don't get that if you're straight to the lens. So this does not have a screw in here or any type of facility for putting a UV filter over it, so the lens will be exposed. However, my first camera was, and so I think that it's just a case of hopefully just taking care of it and cleaning it off more frequently. I don't think there's anything to do there, but as I said, I had considered running without the UV anyway because I did not like all of the pixelations, and it's very hard to keep the filter so spotless, you know, as to not create any problems. So anyway, we'll go with that and see how it goes. And again, it's a $130 experiment. Anyway, that's about it on the camera.